Yo. Fucking hell, there's loads of shit to go. You need moderators. Yeah, I've got a couple now. You, vaping builder, better be good.
Amy.
And Amy.
Huh?
Harry, I'll put you in next time, mate.
What the hell?
What?
This is your live. This is showing me ads.
Yeah, you better just give it a sec.
Oh, there you are. Oh, I had myself.
Who's doing me super chat then? Apparently you pay a couple of quid and you go top of the food chain. Hi. All right, vaping builder. Oh, look, you're in blue. Look, hello, blue. Amy, say hello. I want to see if you're in blue. What the fuck's going on with it? State in me room, look. This could have made it look a bit neater, can I? Okay, now. Right. Yeah, Caspar. Had a good weekend, mate. Just relaxed. Had my little girl.
Someone donated to you.
Someone donated? Where? Fuck off. No, he didn't. Fucking hell, who's that?
Callum Jackson.
Callum Jackson, £5. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Fucking hell. I didn't think people actually give you money. That's sick. You should have written a comment, mate. Top comment, £5. James Meadowcroft. Do you like Adam's eyes? Yeah, I used to lay bricks with Adam. We know each other. He's all right. He's a good lad. What's for dinner? Well, I was supposed to be eating fruit all weekend. Didn't go very well. I just had spaghetti bolognese. No? Spaghetti meatballs. Sam Plant. Cheers, mate. He's late. And I weren't late. I was trying to figure out.
Sorry, again. You need to read that top comment, yeah.
Who's the top comment?
You're amazing. What a bloke you are.
Harry X. You're amazing. What a bloke you are. Cheers, Harry, mate. Top man. Jack Field. Cheers, mate. Top man. Fucking hell. I'm just coming on here from now on. Fucking super chat. Fuck going to work. Super chat me. Weapons. That's long. Evening, Mark Crossy. Typical brick turns up late. I weren't late. I didn't know how to. I scheduled the thing and I didn't know how to get it onto it. I was fucking dumb as fuck. Yeah, we have a mod. Okay, now it's another £5 for a lollipop. Oh, my favourite. I'll get you a lollipop later, Amy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You've got to read them or you don't get the money.
I did. £5 for a lollipop. I did read it, didn't I? White Tiger, Rhino. Thank you very much. Could you? Billy Friday. I used to date a bricklayer's daughter. Cement the world to me. Nice. Like it. Rachel Louise. Could you give a shout out to Nick, Rachel, and Sienna? It would make our day. We love watching your videos. Oh, yeah.
You've got to click on the donations.
Why?
when they come up because they've got timers on them.
No.
That's what someone just commented.
No, I don't think you do. I don't think so.
It says they have timers on.
Yeah, because a £5 super chat stays up there for a certain amount of time. A £10 one stays up longer, £20 long one, and then whoever puts the top comment with the most amount of money, they stay there the most. But eventually they do go. I'm pretty sure. I don't actually know how it works. Adil Ali, where do you get the Trowel mate from? They're gone. There's none left. They don't make them at the minute. Old man, can you give a shout out to my nephew Nick Gers? Oh, I didn't just say that, did I? Oh, no, can't. Oh, it's been a long day, all right? Don't start coming at me with that shit. Oh, God. I didn't see that one coming. What size trowel is the best for pick and dip? My favourite's the 10-inch Spear and Jackson Broadhill at the minute, but it's more like a 9. Do I know any other trades rather than bricklaying? Not really. I've been bricklaying 17 years and just bricklaying. I know bits and bobs about other trades, but I don't know nothing major about any other trades. What W Rose trowel do you use? I've actually got it up here. It's the 9-inch. Hang on, where the fuck is it? Well, it was around here somewhere. Where is it?
Underneath the telly.
Underneath the telly. No, that ain't it. That's the big one. Fuck knows. Don't know. It's a 9-inch London pattern. It's a good trowel actually, but I just prefer the Spear and Jackson one. They've actually sold out of the 10-inch ones now. It's a pain in the ass. Any more boxing? Nah, I do like it, but I've just got a slight injury on my knee from wakeboarding, and I've got a slight injury on my left elbow from boxing, which, if I'm not careful, it just fucks it up and I can't even lay a brick.
You got a super chat to announce?
Oh, super chat. Ben Martin, thank you very much. Love the vid, Charlie, mate. Been laying almost 2 years and incorporated a lot of your tips. Makes life so much easier. Well, I'm glad I could help, mate. Cheers for your donation. Very nice. When you work in North Wales next? I don't know. Don't think I will be, if I'm honest. I can't read half these comments. They just come in too quick. Hello, Brian Henderson. How you doing, mate? Backfire Matty. Traditional bricklayer says all carpenters are failed bricklayers. Agree. No. It's a trade now. People don't go into bricklaying and then realise they can't do it and then start becoming a chippy. They just go straight for chippy work, don't they? Oh, who's that? Kyle Jackson. Love your vids, mate. Sick guy, on your next plot, could you use your profiles and gadgets and show your quickest ways of doing things, please? Thanks. Thanks for the donation, mate. I was actually going to do it freehand, the next plot, because I'm just fed up with all the profiles. I've got so many profiles. I've got about 10, 15 box section, F clamps, G clamps, T clamps, fucking nigga, fucking, oh, I don't know. What are the other ones called?
What have you said?
Top clamps, Dean clamps. Oh, must be carrying. I reckon the amount of extra weight I'm carrying around, I'm losing at work. I've got 4 Blakes waiting for my uncle's coming to pinch them off me. Are you watching, Uncle Rich? Are you watching? Huh? Are you on there, Paul? Paul, are you watching on here? Comment, Paul. What's your name, Paul? I should be doing some giveaways. I know, but I can't be bothered to send them away. Do I get this money? What? I think so. I don't even know how it works. Super chat. I think I get it. Do I get the money?
I think YouTube take a proportion out of it, but you get.
Oh, really? Yeah. So, yeah, super chat. If you donate a small amount, you come to the top of the chat. So when I can't see all the, because there's so many coming through. Stephen Alex, where's that? I'll be back in a sec.
You're going for a shit again?
Yep.
Every single time you do a live.
I know.
Hello, everyone. He's had his dinner. He had meatballs and spaghetti. I'm learning to drive at the minute. I'm in bed.
Huh?
I'm talking to them.
Talking to them? Why you come over and say hello?
Because I'm in bed.
Get out of bed, you lazy git.
Fuck off.
She's told me I've got to come and get in bed. Sorry. See you later, guys.
Charlie, somebody donated a £5, but they didn't put a comment, and you haven't said thank you.
I was in the toilet. Who donated?
Ages ago. White's Property Maintenance, I think it was called.
Oh, White's Property Mate.
Just say thank you.
Thank you, mate. Thank you for the donation. I was in the toilet. What's my favourite trowel I've used? My favourite trowel is the one I'm using at the minute, the Spear and Jackson 10-inch broadeel. What have I had for tea? Spag bowl and...
No, spaghetti and meatballs.
Spaghetti meatballs. Homemade tomato sauce. I did.
I went crazy.
No way, Ethan. No way you had a shit. I fucking did. Just sit, drop, plop. Up you go.
White Property Maintenance said that he donated a £5 towards our chippy to make sure we eat enough.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Charlie, you've got our chippies watching you now. Nice one.
Super chat alert.
Oh, super chat. Who's that? Matt Roberts. Well, mate, loving the vlogs. Question for you. Would you rather look like a fish or smell like... would I rather look like a fish or smell like one? I think I'd rather smell like one than look... I look like one anyway. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Another super chat. Who we got? What's that? There we go. Great work, mate. Great vlogs. Here is a £5 for next Friday's chippy. Fucking hell. All these £5s, I'll be fucking sorted for chippies for the year, I reckon. Slice my thumb open. What's Amy's favourite trowel?
Spear and Jackson.
She's got the Spear and Jackson, but I cut her one down to like a miniature version of mine. Eggy boy, yeah, I know, mate. I just sit on super chat. Fuck it. Oh. Stuart Davidson, he don't need the money. Nah, don't need the money, do you? I find the less you try and make money, the easier it is. The less people tend to earn more, seem to spend more anyway. So if you keep your earnings down, then you don't really need money, do you? Ask Amy to say peanuts without the N.
Peanuts. Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Yeah.
Oh, is that another super chat? No?
No.
Oh. Oh, it's just gone. What?
We're only here to see Amy. Get her on now.
Come here then.
No.
No? You fed up with my ugly mug, are you?
Next week I'll come on.
Next week you'll come on. That's too long. You can't make them wait a week. I need to get a better camera than this shitty thing.
How old is Amy? How old is Amy?
How old is Amy?
It's a mystery.
How old is Amy?
It's a mystery. No one will know.
No one will know Amy. Was Frank a tit? Yeah, he's all right. He's just young and stupid, isn't he? Like we all was.
James Moody went to school with me.
Huh?
James Moody said he went to school with me.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Don't know.
What school did you go to?
She's 20. If you really must know, if it really bothers you that much. Charlie got a belt with hammer loops, doing a lot more work instead of looking around. Yeah, tell me about it. I literally feel lost without wearing a belt now. I can't believe brickies don't wear a belt. I think it's more to do with like, oh, I don't need a fucking belt. It's just an old fashioned stupid. What?
Look how much someone's donated you.
What? 50 fucking quid? Hey, what? What?
Chloe's on there. Hi, Chloe.
Dickie O, top man. That'll sort me out with fish and chips all fucking year, boy.
It's in euros. So.
Yeah. Uh, 50 quid. I tell my gaffers about wearing belts. To be honest, I felt like a prick for fucking ages wearing a belt, but when you're trying to get loads done and you just know that having it beside your hip is so much more efficient, then once you realize you're earning money for your family, who gives a fuck? Amy, when you passing your CSCS test?
My first test is on Friday.
First test's on Friday. That's the what?
CITB.
The CITB health and safety course. She's got to do like an 8-hour course over Zoom. You know?
Yeah.
And then when's your actual you've got to pass that first, didn't you?
And
then they'll book her CSCS test. So I reckon she'll be on site within 2 weeks.
Hopefully,
mate. It took maybe 3 weeks tops. and my sister as well, hopefully. I ain't got a football team. I don't really watch football. Yeah, she'll be going on site with me. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm working at Woodbridge. Kieran's gone to Malden to finish off that little signing station I was building. 79p. Get in, boy. Top man. Clemo. Where's that then? Why hasn't that gone up? Cheers, Clemo1. Do you ever think you're too old to Simon Drury, Charlie, my man, do you think you're ever too old to retrain as a brickie? No one's too old to train as a brickie. It's, can you take the pay cut? And you can train at any age to be a bricklayer, but it's, can you take the pay cut? And can you find someone that will teach you? That's the question. Happy birthday, Destiny. Been wearing a belt with loops, mate. Got my Trowel mate out after 5 years because everyone taking the piss. Got my Fitzbrick clamp now. No one is taking the piss with what I'm booking in. Yeah, you know it, mate. Someone with a tool belt, a 1-on-1, a bricklayer, and a hog carrier will earn more money than a 2-on-1 who don't use profiles and don't have a belt. You don't realize how many times you put stuff down and can't find it until you actually wear a belt and you realize, fuck me. I literally, I have a pouch, a Stanley pouch, and it holds my Stanley blade. I can put like a few wall ties in it if I need to, but I like having if I'm doing like a first lift, I'll have like my drawing laminated and then folded up and it fits in my pouch lovely. And I don't know how many times people put drawings down, can't find the drawings or it's floating around. It's just all these little things just having on you just really does speed up it just makes you so much more efficient. I think 1-on-1s work better than a 2-on-1 sometimes. 2-and-2s work better than a 2-and-1. I don't, because if you got two fast bricklayers, then you want one loading out front and one looking after two. And if one drops back, then they should be jointing up. And I think a really good bricklayer needs their own hog carrier. Ryan Cash, how old are you, Charlie? I'm 32. Been bricklaying for 17 years. How do I send a hug? I'll send a hug. There's a hug. Is that a hug? Nah, fuck knows.
Yeah.
Sent something. Sent something. I can't even see what it is from here. I ain't got my glasses on.
Yeah, I did see Charlie going KFC without me. I wasn't very happy with him.
She see that video. She was not happy. Fucking grass. Rommel Saint, you grass. 1-on-1, definitely. I've earned some of my best wages out of a 1-on-1 easily. Hard going though. Clemo1. What's that say? Can you say hello to my mate Legs, please? Hello, Legs. No, Jordan ain't returning. Nah. What is the ratio of laying 100mm concrete blocks to 100mm lightweight blocks speed-wise? Oh, you can lay them at the same speed, but you're going to get more tired from laying the concretes first, didn't you? Zach Lanyon, much you make a year. Varies every year, mate. Been a terrible year so far. With compared to my last tax year. Terrible compared to the last one.
Hello, Chloe.
Where's Chloe? Hello, Chloe. Hope you're all right. Yeah, I've been to Sid Driver. You've been to, yeah, the bollocks, isn't it? You've been there, have you? That's the bollocks.
Chloe, can you do a shout out to Jake? He's the top fan.
Jake? Is that what Chloe said? All right, Jake. Oh, dear. Are you watching, are you, Jake? Get your ass to work Tuesday. Nah, are you the same, Steve? Alex, it's not a great year, is it, for us brickies, is it? It was a good year for me the year before, but where am I from? Mohammed Shah. I am from Colchester, Essex. Is that a super chat? I want to bet you 10 times this amount on something. You up for it, mate? What? What do you want to bet me 10 times on? To be honest, YouTube is actually paying me quite well at the minute. I must admit. That's why I'm starting to slow down a bit at work, and I've been building corners because it's. If I'm honest, I actually prefer building brick corners. It's like taking a little break, building a corner, and then running in, and then taking a little break, building a corner, running in. I actually prefer building that way. But when you're trying to make money, profiles are the way forward. But I just like having minimal tools. And when I had a big gang and you got so many profiles, setting things up, trying to run in, doing this, looking after young lads, it's a fucking nightmare. But yeah, I'm enjoying just building corners at the minute. So if you notice me building more corners at work rather than setting profiles up, you'll know why. Because I'm earning a day work rate off of YouTube at the minute. So anything I earn on top of that is happy days.
I think that bet is on chips because he put Friday's fish and chips. You said it's the best chippy about? ?
Where he said what?
No, he donated you a £5 and said he'd pay you 10 times the amount for a bet.
Yeah.
I think it's about what the best chippy is. I think he's trying to say there's a better chippy. He said Friday's fish and chips. You said this is the best chippy about ?
Oh, who said? Say that again. I can't see the. Tommy Shelby, how much do you make a week? What on what? Bricklaying or YouTube? I think last month it was about $2.5 grand or something like that. Which ain't bad, really, is it? Just putting up videos. Kyle Hall, Charlie, I admire your work and your dedication to your channel. I'm just wondering if you would. I'm wondering if you would. I'm just undertake the brickwork. My experience, just a decent mind. Hang on. So I admire your work. I'm just wondering if you would undertake the brickwork on your own extension with no experience. Yeah, I've always been one of them that thinks I can do things and then you try it and you wish you just got someone to do it. I think bricklaying and plastering is two things that you really want to get a professional in to do if you want it to look like a professional job. Who's that? How the fuck do you say that? Dashuvny Vlad. Dashuvny Vlad. Hello from Romania, and thank you for the £5. Very much appreciated. How much does Kieran pay you per shift? Kieran pay me? What? He work? He doesn't. I don't know. How much does Kieran pay? Kieran doesn't pay me. I don't know. Where'd you get that from?
Kieran, Woodbridge Kieran.
Do you mean Woodbridge Kieran or my mate Kieran? What are you on about? I priced that house up in Woodbridge. Cactus Gaming. How hard is it to get into bricklaying? Just get your ass down college and just try and find someone that will take you on. Pat C, Charlie, you're interested in coming to Ireland to build a house for me? Not if it's out of concrete blocks, I ain't. Do you have enough work for all week? Yeah. I'm just in two minds on what I want to do. I wanted to do my own work, but I can't be bothered to chase around and just find. I can't be bothered at the minute to find stuff and do the books. I like site work because I just send my booking in and they pay my workers for me. They pay their CIS for me and they do everything for me, and I just get the lump sum on the end. That's why I do like site work. But when you're doing it all yourself, it's a bit more of a pain in the ass. What's your favourite cheese? Fuck it. What is my favourite cheese? It's that mild stuff, isn't it? Mild cheddar. Cheddar. Red Leicester. How much? I pay myself a set amount every month. I don't. If I go to work and earn 600 quid that day after I've paid everyone, I don't pay myself £600. I've done that a few years ago and it fucked me right up, paying myself what I was earning. So I got my business and I keep most of it in my business account. Fucking hell, that 50 quid super chat's still up there, isn't it? Yeah. Cheers. Thanks again for Dickie O for that 50 quid, mate. Top man. Player XXX, back off. When Francis passes his site manager's course, will you be working on his site? Yeah. You've got to learn how to lay bricks first. No, I don't really do much masonry, stones and stuff. I've never touched stonework in my life. I am literally I was born and bred into site bashing. That's what I know. I am Essex, yeah. Salty. Fucking hell. Ronnie O'Reilly. Yo. Brogan Ashton. I can't get over how much you eat. Yeah, but you don't see how little I eat through the day. I literally get up in the morning, I'll have a pint of water and I'll have a cup of green tea, and then I'll go up till 10 and I'll have another cup of green tea, then up to 1, another cup of green tea, no food whatsoever. And then I'll have my first meal for the whole day when I get home at about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So it's like intermittent fasting. So I have like a 20-hour non-eating period. and a 4-hour eating period where I eat what most people eat through the whole day. I'll eat it in a 4-hour period. Do you employ illegal immigrants? Yeah, look at Amy. She's a legal immigrant. Nah, they probably work harder though, wouldn't they? Put on Amy's glasses. Let's take a look. Throws your glasses.
You won't be able to see through it.
I won't be able to see through them, right? But yeah, they're yours. I can see through them already. How do I look? Do I look good? Look like cunt. Scaffs are wankers. No, they're all right. How's your ex appreciates doing? They smell a bit of money and fuck you right off. Toby Schofield, do you do weightlifting on the side of work? And if so, how do you do it? I used to do a lot of weightlifting. I used to go 4 times a week. Hang on, let me just puff myself up a bit. Nah, I used to go weightlifting 4 times a week. But now I just I don't do any weight training through the week. I'll just do my weight training on a Saturday and Sunday. I just find it's too much going to work all day. If you work hard at work and then you get home, then you ain't getting off the couch. Amy should give you a spray tan. Fucking hell. Who says I don't anyway?
He's waiting to go back to the sunbed.
Shh. I'm getting a bit pale at the minute. I'm going to have to start getting the old sunbeds going.
That's not me saying hello, hello, hello. That's my mum.
Oh, I was thinking, what? Hello, Faye. Hello. 1-0 City.
Super chat.
Super chat. Boom. What's he said?
Now it's £100 bet. Riverside Fish and Chips Mandatory versus Fridays. Let me know. It's 10 to 15 minutes away from you.
Why is that? Why is he betting about his chippy so much? Why are you betting so much about a chippy for? Is it your chippy?
Yeah, it's his chippy.
Oh, it's his chippy. Where is he? I'll come up and I'll have some of your chips. All right, we'll go up and go to his chippy, shall we? Where is it? Manning Tree.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be there. What's it called again? Riverside Fish and Chips Manning Tree. I'll see you there next Friday. All right. Are you and Amy married? No, not yet. What are you laughing at? What? What if your new lads don't want to be on YouTube? Do you fuck them off? Well, I haven't had that trouble yet, but if they don't want to be on YouTube, then they shouldn't want to work with me, should they? Because they will be. Do you take any drugs, Charlotte? I used to when I back in my day. Same old shit. Most people do when they're younger, don't they? Don't anymore. Careful, Charlie. It could be, Traditional bricky. He's full of shit, and he, bless him. He does try. I use a GoPro 7 Hero 7. I've got two. So what is the worst injury you got? Who's that? Casper Moberg. What is the worst injury you got while at work? Love your videos. I have been teaching bricklaying the old school way. If you don't perform, you don't get paid or get to keep your job. My worst injury. I've never actually injured myself from bricklaying. It's always been when I used to play football. I used to get quite. I was quite injury prone for. I fell over basically, got took out, and I fucked my wrist up, and I had to learn to lay with my left hand basically. So I was laying with my left hand. I was laying the bed with my left hand, and then laying the brick with my left hand. That was a nightmare for about 2 months. How do I find Alan Haran? How do you find the new Ford Transit compared to the Ford Ranger? I like them both for what they are. The Ford Ranger is more comfortable, but I like sitting up in a Ford Transit. It's weird, isn't it? Most have I ever earned in one day? I couldn't tell you. I've had a couple of 2,500 brick days with a hog carrier, so that's probably up there. What job would I do if I weren't a brickie? Prostitution? Do you reckon?
No.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know. I like my art. I'm quite artistic. I'll probably go for tattooing. If you go on my Instagram, I've got some old stuff on my actual personal page, just drawings and that. I used to do a lot of drawing. And on my Facebook as well. Kenny Venn. Hello, mate. Shout out to Jake Simmons. Do you prefer site or private work? I haven't really given private work enough chance yet to really decide, but because I've done site work for so long, it's just what I'm used to. I'm used to turning up, materials being there, it working like clockwork. Not that every site works that well, but it seems to be a much faster pace than off-site, and that's how my mind works. I like things to get done, and off-site has been a bit slow for me, to be honest. So I'll probably end up back on site unless something's really worth my while. Does my ex like Amy? I don't know. Probably not. What do you reckon? Marin Builder and Roofing. Have you used the spot on mortarboard attachment or something? I've got 4 of them. They've been sent out to me. Yeah, I've used a couple of them in my videos. I've done a review. They're all right. I haven't really had a good opportunity for them yet, though, to be honest. How much does an apprentice earn? Well, first year apprentice is around £35 a day. Then after your second year, you're looking at about £45 a day. And then third year is around £55 a day. Then once you've done your 3 years, you probably might get onto an improver's wage, which is about 80 to £90 a day. And then it's just, once you drive, if you're good at your job, you can sort of just don't stay with the same boss, because they'll keep you on minimal they can for as long as they can. Oh, good. Bedtime yet? You should get Adam from Tricky Brickies to join you, mate. Now he's gone alone. I did offer him, said he could come in if he wants to, if he needs it. I've worked with him before, back in the day. We're a 2-on-1, mate. Even got the Trowel, who works with me, incorporate better methods, and he's 35 years in. You know that old school are like. I'm 32. Yeah, I know what they're like, mate. You can't. Well, you say that they're old school, but I think it just depends on the person. Some people are just so arrogant, they won't. They think their way is the best way, and that's it. And they will never progress and make their life easier if they won't accept there is better ways than what they know out there. There's better ways than I know out there, but I just haven't found them yet. But I'm always looking for better ways to improve myself. If anyone beats me down the line, the first thing I do is watch them, see why they're beating me down the line, and then I just try and copy them and then try and do it faster. Best trade in your opinion? Well, bricklayer. I'm a bricklayer. That's what I love, and I love it. So I think chippy work would be my next go-to. I reckon chippy work. I've always liked the thought of cutting wood and making things. I like hands-on making things. Do you know what I mean? Have you watched much of Rob Songer? Do you think you've got that sort of detailed work in your locker, or you're just a site basher? No disrespect. I'm very artistic, and I could go and work with Rob Songer and build whatever he could build, as long as he showed me how to do it, because all bricklaying is copying something that's being done. But I just like the consistency of just running down a line. I don't know why. It makes me feel what's the word I'm looking for? It's therapeutic. It's therapeutic to me just to run. I lose my mind and I just concentrate on my bricks, and it just loses everything that's going on in life around you. Best way to get into bricklaying at 19. Just get your ass down college. Any YouTubers you fancy a few rounds in the ring? Oh, it's not that fun when you get in that ring, I tell you. Everyone wants to be a boxer until they get punched in the face. Worst bricklayer on YouTube? In my eyes, probably traditional bricklayer. I don't like his technique and I don't like his attitude. He's very I think I'm the best. Look at me. I know people think that about me, but I don't like his attitude. I really don't. Cheers, Sean Evans, top man. Ben Martin, Lynn Brickwork. Question for Amy. How much preparation you done for health and safety? Oh, Amy, tell him how much you spent on that bloody book and that test. Honestly, she knows more than me. Not that it's hard. How much have you spent on it?
I don't know.
A lot. She'll be doing. Oh, she's good at keeping things in her head, whereas me, I'm good at hands-on things. She's very good at remembering things. She's like throwing questions at me, asking me them, and she knows them, I don't.
Super chat.
Super chat. Ooh. Your mum. That was you. Fucking hell. What are you sending me money for? We're gonna
I felt like doing it. Special.
You wanted to be special. You could have written a bloody comment.
I didn't know how to.
Oh. Casper Moberg, your last video, Charlie. Who made that muck on your had board on your board? You had on your board looked a bit dry. Yeah, do you know what? That is a silo muck, and that was on anyone that watches my channel, you know that I use plastic boards, and all my boards are on the other two jobs I'm on, and I went to Bewley Park just for a day. So I thought, there's no point taking muck boards. I'll just use wooden ones for the day. And I can't believe how quick that muck dries out on wooden boards. And I can't believe how much bricklayers struggle with wooden boards. Honestly, once you've used them plastic boards, you'll think, why the fuck have I been using wooden boards with my muck drying out? It's not just that, it's you think of the amount of time the hog carrier is wasting knocking your muck up, then he's knocking your muck up, then the muck's going dry in the tub, and it's just time and money. You've got lovely clean plastic boards, and that muck does not go off. It's so much better. And that's why I had dry muck, because I had wooden boards, old shit wooden boards. I got my boards from eBay. Mortar boards, they're fucking expensive, but they make their money back, easily make their money back. And the stands, I know they don't do the ones I have anymore, but so many people have shown how to make these stands up. You want your boards and your stand to hit your hip height. Why we bend over and pick muck up off one block off the floor, I do not know. I mean, come on. No wonder other trades laugh at us. Can you imagine like a chippy looking down at some brickies, and they're looking for tools on the floor, picking muck up pretty much off the deck? How stupid is it really when you think about it? We're looking for tools all the time, and we're working off the deck. Two things that you can improve on that will massively improve your wages, and we don't do it because of what? What's the average wage for a hottie just starting out? I personally start, if someone's got no experience whatsoever, 65 a day. But if they can pick it up within a few weeks, I'll put it straight up to 80. And then just depending on how hard they graft, it's usually, you can usually get up to about £120 a day within your first year as a hog carrier if you're any good. Yeah, wheat and bread. Yeah, I just don't like his attitude. I really don't like his attitude. It's such a cocky attitude that he like. Look at me, I'm the best. I just don't like it. I was trying to be nice at first, but his first video was I don't use profiles. I don't use pick and dip. I like quality. And I thought, you fucking tosser. Luke Goldburn has just looked up the traditional bricklayer and seen his video on a building pool. Yeah, what do you think on that? Yeah, that's something as well. If any of you here aren't subscribed to Rodian Builds, go over and check his channel out. He's a lovely, genuine bloke, and he's had some terrible news. So it will be his top video on his page. Go and have a look at Rodian Builds, and just give him just go and say hello and give him a bit of support and love to his channel. Him and his missus have had some bad news. So if anyone that doesn't follow him or hasn't heard of him, go check out Rodian Builds and check his channel out and give him some love and support on his thing, because he's had some very bad news with his partner. I'll be back in a minute.
Again?
I need a piss. Oh. All I've been doing is eating fruit all day.
He's always on the toilet. He's not doing drugs. They think you're going for a line.
They were thinking going for a line. Fucking I wish. Jesus, it's been a long time since I've done one of them. Oh. Let's go, boys. Nah, Sunday night, don't think so. Oh God.
Oh.
What?
Super chat.
Super chat? From who?
Don't know how you say it.
£5? Thank you, £5. Dushovny Vlad. Anytime.
No, Amy time.
Amy time. Amy, come on. Come say hello. No. I swear, weren't it last week that she goes, I'm going to go on it next week, I promise, didn't she? You did, didn't you? You said it last weekend. You went, I promise I'm going to go on camera this week.
I meant next week.
You meant next week. No good, is it? Right, I'm fucking lost. I'm lost. How much do the plastic boards cost? They were about 35 quid each, which I know seems ridiculous. But honestly, they make their money back just with you not having to hardly ever knock your muck up. But it's just costs a lot of money, doesn't it? You got a tool belt, sand plant, nice one. That's what I like to hear. How do you think you handled the laser level argument at the private job? Yeah, probably not as well as I should have done. I can lay bricks and blocks. Been working on site for about 6 months, and I'm on apprenticeship wage, which is £36 a day. Am I on a modern day slave? Well, I don't know. It's what I earned. I was on £25. I was doing 2 days a week, 2 days a week for £25. I was taking home £25 a day for so 50 quid a week I was getting, and I was going to college for 3 days, and I was getting EMA money because my mum wasn't earning a lot of money, so I was getting £30 a week off of that. So yeah, what's that? 80 quid. I was getting 80 quid a week for my first year. Then it went up to £35 take home a day, and I was doing 3 days at work. But learning your trade is 3 years of your trade. And then if you pass your driving test, you can literally piss off and just try and chase the money for a bit until you find somewhere. You know, if you're good at your job, then you'll get the money. If you're not no good at your job, stick where you are until you are good at your job. And then if you think you're good enough, then you can piss off and get more money somewhere else. But if you are
that advice, then I'll piss off from you and get money somewhere else.
Yeah, but you're on £32 a day. You're all right. How much do you reckon Amy's on a day?
£27.50.
£27.50.
That's before tax.
Before tax. No, I don't think so. £13.50 an hour. What's that a day then? No, I don't get out of bed for any less than £40 an hour. What is £13.50 an hour for a day's work? 8-hour shift, isn't it? That's about 120, isn't it? After 3 years at college, 120 a day. It's not too bad, is it? What's all the drug talk about in the comments? Because I went for a toilet. Everyone thinks I'm off me nut. I must be to talk to you. Better not say that. Give her a ton a day. Now, she ain't quite on a ton a day. She ain't far off it, though. She's a good little worker. She won't be long till she is. Why you been frank and asked George to come back? Why you been frank and asked George to come back? Why you been frank and asked George to come back? I didn't ask. I've been frank. Well, he sort of binned himself. He's just a piss taker. He's an absolute piss taker. I had a go at him because he was late. And he turned around and said to me, I ain't listening to this. I said, well, best you fuck off then. And he did. And that was the end of that. You know what I mean? I can't have people turning up late and taking the piss and then me not being able to say anything to him without them saying I'm taking a piss out of him. It was his first day back. I caught him hiding around the corner on his phone when I said, don't do that because you've got to keep us going. We're waiting for Muck and he's hiding around the corner on his phone, playing on his phone. And then the second day, he was late. So I had a go at him and he didn't like it. So I told him to fuck off. And Jordan, I don't know. It's just not. It ain't the same after what happened. How much do I charge, or how much do I charge per meter squared? About 42. Take your toys and home.
God.
Huh?
Everyone wants to know what's happening with Jordan.
What happened with Jordan? Oh, so basically, what happened is I left site to try and do my own thing, and I took all of them to this job at Kieran's, and I left them there, And I soon realised that the job wasn't. I didn't price it quite to what it should have been, so I was losing money on it, and that was just a mistake I made. But I left them on the job so they could get some work, and I didn't. I left them, and then I went away. I come back about, what was it, about an hour later? Come back an hour later, and about 15 blocks had been laid. So I basically had a go at them and said, "What the fuck's going on?" And Amy, no, but anyway, yeah, they'd laid about 15 blocks between three of them in about an hour. So I was already losing money on the job. So I basically said, "Fuck you. I'll let you know when I got some work for you." Jordan, everything that I was talking to Amy about at work and everything that was going on at work was somehow getting back to my ex. None of it was on video, but the only way that my ex could have known what was being said at work was if Jordan's ex, Jordan's missus is best friends with my ex partner. That's how he got his job in the first place. So basically, that's it. I think he was going back to his missus, telling her what was going on at work, and then she was repeating it to my ex, which was causing me a lot of hassle. So I've confronted him about it, and he basically said sorry, but it just made things awkward after that. It's like an episode of EastEnders. Yeah, 15 blocks laid in an hour between three of them when I come back, and I was livid. I thought to myself, I've gone out of my way and I've left you here to crack on with the job, and that's the thanks I get. Come back to 15 blocks laid. So I decided to turn around and take the job on my own and leave them at home until I've got another job. What about Jim? Jim's all right. He's just dopey. He's just no good. It's not that he's no good. He's just not interested. I love Jim to bits. He's a good laugh. He's a good crack. But he's just no good for me as a hod carrier or a bricklayer. He wants to go in the army. He was just there just to get a bit of money, and it was just no good for me. So that's why I haven't ever had Jim back. But I like Jim. Jim's a good lad. Jim the Hoddy. Josh B51, you're making your own trail, mate. I know I keep saying that I'm in talks with it, but I am in talks with it. It's just someone's doing it for me, and it's just finding the right materials, the right strength of magnet. We're trying to figure out if there's a better way of clipping it onto the belt. Does it need to be as big? And we're just trying to do a few things before we go through with it, but it is in the pipeline, and I'm not sure how long it's going to take. So yeah, there's that on that. Exactly. What happens at Tim? What's that? Morgan Williams. What happens at work stays at work. Yeah, you're right there, but it wasn't. I was getting so much shit and hassle from my ex partner, and it was things that only Jordan would have known. Ollie, oi, oi. Starting to sound like Carter, you fucking wanker. Oi, Ollie, where are you working at the minute? You want to come work with me on price? You and Little Rich, you got a good Ollie? Got about 4 years' work at Malden if you're up for it.
So Clapton with Richie on Price Brother.
We've got square boxes. Check my videos out. You see how easy these plots are. When it picks up, you'll have to come and jump on our site. How much do you want if I could buy your W Rose trowel off you? Would love to work with a trowel of a legend. Fucking hell. Where is that trowel? What did I do with that trowel? Did I put it up here?
Well, you said give us a shout, mate. Could work something out.
Oh, there it is. Are you on about this trowel? This is the W Rose plastic handle, 9-incher. Hang on, let me just double check that. Yeah, 9-incher. What, you want to buy this, do you? Don't know. Shall I auction it? Should we do a little auction? Who wants to buy it? 500 quid? Is that it? Fucking hell, you're taking the piss now.
2,000 right now.
You want to give me £1,000 for a bit of my 9-incher, do you? What do you reckon, babe? they want my 9-incher, didn't they? What are we talking about here? Trowels or swap of focus, RS? They're a load of shit. I'd rather keep me 9-incher. What prices you getting? The prices at Malden are 550, 1,000, and 1,550 on turbo blocks. But they are square. They are literally square plots with the odd square bay in it. They're literally, you couldn't ask for an easier plot to build. Charlie Holmes, I'm from Cambridge, been a hottie for 4 years. Would you take me on? Take you on for what? Hog carrying? I've got a hottie at the minute. Fuck off, nice. Yeah, Morgan Williams. Yeah, they're square boxes. If you watch one of my videos, they're literally double plots, one jack wall, square. No, I think you get the odd arch, pre-made arch to go over the windows. That's about it, I think. Maybe the odd soldier course, but apart from that, literally, there is 450 square plots to be built at Malden. Callum Wheeler. Hello, Sophie. How you doing? Sophia. Why don't I box anymore? Look at the state of me nose. Look, what do you reckon? Can't get any bigger than this, for fuck's sake. You all right there? Yeah? You're just reading, are you? Ah. Oh. Sure you don't want a bit of my meat handle?
I do.
I don't think I could sell it. It took about a month to. I got it from America. It took me about a month. It's a bit on the wonk though. Look, I think it's actually a right-handed trowel. It's a bit on the piss. What breeds me dog? Hector, come here. Come here. What's this? Come here. Come here. Come on. Say hello. Hello. Come here. Come here then. Hello. Who's here? Hello. It's Hector. He's a good boy. Where are you going? Come back here. Hello, boy. Hello. He is a Lapaha Blue blood, bulldog. Have you ever been banned from talking about work or bricklaying? What do you mean? Banned from what? What does he mean by that? Thoughts on timber frame buildings with brick veneer? Never really done timber. I've done the odd timber frame back in like 10 years ago, but you're just governed by the chippies work, isn't you? 9 times out of 10, you can't get round the windows. The cavities are too small, too big. It's a nightmare. Does he ever run his ass up the carpet? No, he ain't got worms. Matthew Davy Jones. I could lay quicker than you, you lazy fuck. I'm sure you can, mate. I'm sure you can. IR Joker. Did you learn level 2 or 3 bricklaying? Believe it or not, I actually done level 3 and they lost my qualifications. So I only got an MVQ level 2. I done a level 3 for no reason. They told me I'd have to do the whole level 3 again. So I never bothered in the end, but I've got my gold card level 3 MVQ coming soon anyway. Have I ever had fights on site? No, I've come close, but I've never actually had a fight on site. Cheers, Paul Rabbit. And Nigel Gooch. Am I buzzing? Yeah. Yeah, but I'm at Woodbridge tomorrow. It's the last little nitty bitty bits. There's no bulk left in it. I hate doing the last bits of a job, especially when it's all block work. There's nothing really nice to look at, is it? It's just a block work house. It's just nothing. It doesn't really. What's the word? I don't stand back and look at it and think, oh, yeah, that's the bollocks, because it's just a blockwork house. I like it when it's all brickwork. I don't support a football team. Have I had a few beers the weekend? No, I haven't had a drink. How long have I not had a drink for now?
Just before Christmas, we ended up having one, didn't we?
I've had a drink just before Christmas, but apart from that, I've had 1-2 drinks in the last 10 months. Who's the better grafters? Southerners, Midlands, or Northerners? Probably Northerners. Is there a bricky shortage where you are? I don't really know, mate. How can we build Celcons on the external skin? That's the first time I've ever built a house in Celcons on the external skin before, but if you look at the specs of a Celcon block on the actual website, you're allowed to use them. And why wouldn't you? They're a lot lighter than concrete. How old do I want to be when I retire? Fucking, I won't retire. I'll be teaching bricklaying when I can't lay anymore. Two years experience improver. What would going rates be down your way? I know it sounds silly, but it's not. It's nothing to do with the years. It's usually to do with your age more than anything. If you're like a 2-year improver who's at 25, you probably get away with 100 to 120 pound a day. But if you're a 2-year improver at 18, 19, then you're probably looking at more like 70 pound a day. Finbar. Yeah, same, mate. I've done plenty of them. I don't. Hang on, who's that? Ben Stevens. How come you don't work on any of the sites in Colchester? Because it's just how I ended up. I just ended up working for MBL, Newton, and they pay well, pay on time. They look after their. When a site's really busy. When I was at Bewley Park, we'd get all the first lifts. We wouldn't have to do the second lifts. We'd only have to do the first lift and the third lift. The only time we had to do second, fourths, and gables was when we do the gable as well. We'd do the first lift of a gable, and we wouldn't have to finish the peaks. We'd get to book the whole lift in, and it's the best price work firm I've ever worked for, and it's only just down the road. So, hello, Jay Butcher. Hello, Jay. Cheers for the super chat, mate. Hi, Charlie. What's going to happen this week? And keep up with the good work. Well, this week, hopefully, tomorrow I should be done at Woodbridge till the next time that I'm needed there, which is a week away. But I might be there for 1, maybe 2 days. And Kieran's gone to Malden with Adam and a hog carrier to get Malden ready for me. Well, we're splitting it between the three of us, Malden job, until Amy and my sister pass their CSCS test. I'll just be splitting it 3 ways with them at the Malden job. So I'll be there probably Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to get the first lift up on the first house there. But there's nothing actually ready there yet. It's a brand new site. There's only 2 houses been done there. So it's literally just a bit slow going at the minute. We'll have to go there, do the first lift, go away, come back, go away, come back until the ground workers have started to get a few plots ready through. And hopefully I'm going to try and up the size of the gang that's required for that to keep that site going. But we'll just see what happens. Nothing ever goes to plan. Yeah, cheers again for the super chat, mate. Top man. Cambridge, hang on. Who's that? Bizzle shots. Do you work in Cambridge? Nah, too far for me. That's right. What was that? That was like an hour and a half, or hour and 45 drive, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
Nah, Cambridge is too far for me. I stick to the hour. If it's more than an hour, I don't like doing it. Reece Sherlock, are you from Scotland? No, my nan and granddad's from Scotland. My other nan is from Ireland. My other granddad was from England. I was born in England, Colchester. iDesigns. Yes, I did. Sorry, I haven't got back to you yet. I've just been, I tried to, Amy, I told Amy I'd stay off the phone this weekend because I'm a bit too much on it on YouTube. So I was going to reply to you tomorrow, mate. Box section, Blake's a shit, mate. Best you can do with them is bin them or use them upside down. Yeah, they're all right. They ain't that bad. If you know how to use them, they are good. I actually do like using them. Finbar, Frank said he's forgiven me. Thanks, Frank. Is Bewley Park out of the question then, Charlie? I could have gone back to Bewley Park if I really wanted to, but I went back there. I think you've seen the state of the site. they haven't got the same foreman there anymore. And the other foreman that's there, he's a good foreman, but he's not quite as OTT as the old foreman. The old foreman would be walking around making sure everything's tidy and things are done properly. And yeah, I wouldn't go back unless I had to go back to Bewley Park. I wouldn't go there again.
Been on it for an hour and a half.
Have I? Right, anyway, I've been told off by Amy. I've been talking to you lot for too long.
No. You don't usually like doing an hour.
Yeah, we're going to chill out, watch a film, bit of Netflix and chill. Isn't that right, babe? Yeah. See you later, guys. Thanks for everyone that sent me the super chat. Top lot. I'll probably be back on 7 o'clock next Sunday. So if you want to come back and see me again.
And he's with his psychic.
And I'll be with Amy. I'm like, what are you going to do next Sunday, are you?
Yeah.
You heard it, guys. Amy said she'll be back next Sunday. She'll be online. So, right. See you later. Fuck off, a lot of you.